Hey everyone, welcome to the first episode of ShopX, a complete e-commerce app course with Flutter and custom backend from absolute scratch. Yeah, just for the meaning line that I have just written here. So regardless of this, welcome to the first episode of our new series of ShopX, and in this video we shall be taking a look over the overview of our application, and also we shall be discussing all the tech stack that we are going to be using under our entire course. So under the case of front end of our tech stack, we shall be using Flutter. Flutter Mobile shall be used for our client side of our application, that shall be the customer side more precisely, and also we are going to be using Flutter Web for the admin panel of our application. And under our backend, we shall be having Node.js for simply recompiling our entire TypeScript code under a JavaScript one, and also we are going to be using Node.js for combining our entire stack. After that, for the purpose of database, we shall be using Postgres, which is one of my favorite databases out there. And we are gonna be using Express.js for our minimal server setup, so that we shall be testing all of our application on our localhost through Express.js. After that, for authentication through tokens of the user in and out of our application, we shall be using JWT, which stands for JSON Web Token, and it will be very awesome for us to simply authenticate all our users using a particular tokens from JSON Web Token. After that, under the case of modeling our data, we are going to be using TypeORM, which is one of the best ORM available for modeling all of our data. And here you can see I have a small question mark over Prisma. That's because I am little bit confused with the following ORM of Prisma or TypeORM. So comment down your favorite ORM and we shall be using that one accordingly. And after that, for all the Google Maps, that is places, and also for location service, we shall be using Google Cloud, that is Google Cloud API itself. And under the case of languages, we are going to be using Dart, which is our front-end language for Flutter. And also we are going to be using TypeScript for the backend side of our ShopX. And after that, if I scroll down, and for the storage service, we shall be using AWS S3, which stands for Simple Storage Service. And after that, under the case of hosting purpose, we are going to be using Heroku, which is merged with Postgres, which is awesome for us. And after that thing, for the testing purpose of our entire REST API, we are going to be using Postman, which is a free tool that we are going to be using for testing all of our requests and responses from our Express.js. Now don't be stressed if you are feeling bloated by seeing the following tech stack. I am going to be explaining each and everything that I have written here in depth. So moving forwards, if I scroll down, here I have deployed a small site over what are you going to be learning after making the following project of our ShopX. So first thing first, you shall be getting a clear understanding of how the real world app works. Besides creating user interface for Flutter, there are also many useful cases that all the companies are gonna be using with Flutter, and you can't be using Flutter just with Firebase or SQLite over the internal storage. You have to deal with a following custom backend regarding of Postgres, SQL or any MongoDB database. And so keeping that thing in mind, I will be making the following course with a clear understanding for you over how a real world app works. And after that, you will be also seeing a process of building a multi-vendor app, which is awesome as it is. And also we are going to be building a client side and also a server side of our Flutter application. So you will be getting more experience of how to deal with the following server and client side. Along with that, we are also going to be building up the admin panel, through which we shall be seeing all of our customer orders and expenses accordingly. And so with the following things, all of your Flutter knowledge shall be skyrocketing to a next level, and that's my promise. And last but not the least, you shall be also learning how to deploy a Flutter app over an actual server, so that all of the users can be seeing our Flutter application. And along with the following thing, a small tidbit that you shall be also taking a look over what is Node.js, and you shall be learning everything about Node.js kingdom. So the next thing that every watcher should be talking about is why should I watch this. So first thing first, the following project shall be helping you in landing your next internship, freelance client or even job at a higher level. The following project shall upgrade your Flutter level to a level of maximum. Also you shall be learning how to integrate your static Flutter app with custom backend, so you must watch this entire course. And last but not the least, you shall be also dealing with a real world app having the following thick stack. So once you are aware of why should be you watching the following course, that is our entire course, let's discuss the following process that we shall be using. So first thing first, we shall be building the backend of our entire application, and after that we shall be deploying our entire backend over Heroku, and after that we shall be building the front end of our application and integrate the front end with backend. And so on, we shall be repeating the following process for building admin panel, for building shopping cart, and so. But regardless of that, let's move forward. And the frequency of uploads of all the videos shall be under 2 to 3 days, cause I haven't built a full application by now, and I am gonna be using a full application side by side. So it will be maximum taking 3 days and minimum of 2 days. Now I have also written some of the prerequisites that you should be needing. So first thing first, you should be having basics of Flutter and Dart, over how all the widgets works, how all the navigation works and everything. And after that we shall be using Provider for the entire state management. So you shall be being clear with fundamentals of state management. And recently I have made a small project with Node.js and Express for to-do list. So if you are newbie to Node.js and Express, you should be watching that video. Now the last prerequisite is about patience of the following application. Yes, absolutely. The following application is quite thick and big. So the following application might take some time rather than it takes for my usual videos. I know you will be following me for our entire process, so I am keeping confidence over you. And the last thing is about the pricing over the following project. Yes, the following project is paid. I am just kidding. The entire project is absolutely free. All of the videos shall be absolutely free over our YouTube channel, cause I believe in providing free service to all of your guys and marking up your Flutter knowledge to a next level. But there are some prerequisites over watching all of my videos free as well. You need to share all of my videos in your network, in your friends, everywhere, so that many people shall be watching all of our project that we have discussed so far. So with that said, I guess I believe in less talking and more doing. So this was the complete overview and tech stack that we shall be using over our ShopX, an e-commerce application with Flutter and custom backend. So I hope you guys will be following me up soon. So before ending this video, I just want to tell you guys over thank you for supporting me a lot. And so you guys should be also following me over my Instagram, where I will be posting daily updates over our ShopX and also my future projects. So please go there, follow me there. I will be simply updating all of my updates over ShopX and other application. So with that said, I will drop the following update over the first video of our ShopX over the community tab of YouTube and also my Instagram. So I hope you are doing well, be safe, be cool, goodbye.